Good evening, all, and welcome back once again to another thrilling instalment of the F2 season in Season 2 of RSF1. I'm Primus Gaming, and for now I'm on my own, but I'll be joined very, very briefly soon by Element Snow, aka RSF1 Skadoosh. He just has to, he'll just be a little bit late by a couple minutes, I think, because he said he was going to be on soon. Any moment he'll really be on. So for the start, you'll just have me for the moment. So, really, really big news, everyone. Thanks to RSF1 Brundle, by the way, massive respect, and give him a shout out in the comments. Also, it's a lot of work to try and calculate the point system, especially when you're trying to keep track of the season, even though, we have the odd race go. So Brundle says, simple part out of the way. If any Ferraris or Red Bull is ahead of both Alphas, it carries on. If Alpha gets first and second with the fastest lap, Red Bull are out of the constructors' battle. Oh, there's Element. Hello, Element. Carrying on. Hello, Element. How you doing?
How are you, mate? I'm good, thank you. Sorry about being late again. My Xbox is playing up.
That's all right. If you have any problems, let me know, and obviously you can try and sort it out. But yeah, anyways, going over, continuing from the championship standings. Anyway, so simple part of the way. If any Ferraris or Red Bull is ahead of both the Alphas, it carries on. If Alpha gets first and second with the fastest lap, Red Bull are out of it. Ferrari then need a combination of 14 points. So, yeah, they need to score 14 points there to stay in it. If Alpha gets first and third, fastest lap, Red Bull need a combination of 26 points, so second and sixth, and then Ferrari would need a combination of 13 points. So, interesting results as it's going on, but unfortunately, sad news for you tonight though, lads, Brundle is not going to be racing tonight. So, the only Ferrari that's actually going to be racing will be Rapid Sprays, unless there's a reserve that's willing to sit in place, but by the looks of it, there ain't a reserve.
No.
Oh, God.
Got Ferrari driver. He got the seat, Ferrari seat.
Did he?
Yeah, full time, but he's not here. Maybe he forgot that he's racing tonight.
Oh yeah, Thomas is late in his debut in a Ferrari seat.
Oh no.
Oh my God. So, as Evan just said there, because the consecutive winner of F5, 4 and 3 has moved up to the F2 division to join Rapid Sprays in Ferrari, because I think Brundle's actually... Is Brundle gone into reserve, or is he not,
he's gone
not
reserve.
racing anymore this season? Oh, okay, so Brundle's actually dropped out of his Ferrari seat, so obviously Thomas has now taken his place, and... we were going to see if, hopefully, Thomas was going to keep his consecutive win streak going. And it looks like it's not meant to be, unless he joins in late. But
Maybe. Oh, wait, no. He just put in the chat. I got it, but I took the box. I am not racing this time. Oh, man. I want to see
Thomas...
how good you're going to be in F2, man. Unfortunate.
That's unlucky. Also, if you guys haven't noticed in terms of how's the sound quality, by the way, Element? Is there any of like that weird cutting stuff, in the mic that we're getting in the chat today? Because it's a common Twitch bug, but I just wanted to see if it's seeming prominent. So have a little test by you talking, because it only happens really with the co-streamer.
Yeah. Wait, give me a sec. Hello, how are you? My name is Element.
How's that seeming? Is that seeming clear?
No, mate, it's always lag. I don't know why, man.
It's just a Twitch thing. It's always been quite prominent. I guess it's maybe if download the more up to date version of Twitch. Anyways, Ben is balling has put in the chat. Rest in peace, Nicky Hayden, one of the most greatest of the American MotoGP riders. I have a special tribute helmet for you. Oh, that was DRM Marco. So Marco is going to be paying tribute to Nicky Hayden for today's race. Also, if anyone could provide a weather report, that would be handy.
Nice.
RSF1 Racing, are you on 1080p? Yes, I'm on 1080p. I've got a Ethernet cable hooked up, all nice. Seems to be looking quite nice and smooth. But obviously, everyone keep with providing feedback just in case, because if it seems like a bit of a push in 1080p, then we'll take the safer alternative by turning it down to 720p. But we are. Oh, okay. RSF1 for Verstappen, check yourself, lol. Hang on, let me just do the old classic way, just... Right.
What was that? What was that?
You know, you wet the top of your finger, you stick it in the air, and you feel the wind direction.
I literally just had that. Move it on, please, after that.
Good evening, Raikkonen.
Good evening, Shatan. Good evening.
Oh yeah, it's a Star Wars thing. It's a Star Wars thing.
That's why it's cracking 70.
Oh, it's Brundle.
Oh, it's Brundle. Okay.
Oh, okay. But the thing is when with F4, even in 720p, top notch's mic sometimes still crackles. I think it is just a Twitch bug.
Could be. Right.
Evening, Vettel.
Well.
So we'll go on board with Peppermeat. He's the people's champion. Everyone's been supporting Peppermeat quite a bit lately. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, we've actually got a couple of new people in. So we've got Kieran GX in the Toro Rosso to replace Iox in the Toro Rosso, and RS Toto Wolf. That is actually RSF1 Schumacher. But due to the name change, he has now got no championship points. So Schumacher / Toto Wolff will be starting from the bottom of the grid. In terms of championship points. Also, Bresner is actually taking quite a incredible lead in the Drivers' Championship, now leading with 189 points. His main championship rival Schumacher, obviously with the name change, has put him quite further into the lead. The only person that could really challenge Peppermeat in today's race in the Drivers' Championship is really Rapid Sprays, because we've got 4 races to go, so this one including 3 more. The maximum point yield is 100 points. So I say if Tomek Bresner gets the win today, and Rapid Sprays doesn't get any at all, it might look like it's going to extremely shift in the championship. It might, because I know I've got Brundle in the on the account. He's going to be doing the maths. If I'm correct, if Rapids, he invalidated. Oh, unlucky Pepper. Yeah, Brundle, if you if I have calculated this right, if Rapid Sprays doesn't score any points and Bresner pulls away a win, could that seal the deal?
Well, I mean, basically, what I think it is, I'm not very good at maths, but I think Rapid Sprays needs to win every single race left of the season, and he needs Bresner to not finish to get good point, basically. But considering how... Oh, hello, dear mark of 33-3. Sorry, but anyway, considering how Mr. Brazina is so good with just keeping up with keeping it clean and stuff like that. I definitely think that Brazina will win the championship because he just gets the point he needs. No, I mean you never know. But from what I can see, it could be right. Toto was on a lap as well, coming across the last sector. He's changed his helmet. He's got a green. He's got a green now.
He switched it up. Let's have a little look at DRM Marco in a second. I know he's set a lap, but he said he's got a brand new race helmet. So Toto actually goes across the line to do a 132.2. So a very good lap from Toto. Yeah, I can see like the star on the top of the helmet by DRM Marco, because he's actually from the United States, so this is actually his home Grand Prix, so I know he's looking to get a result today. But yeah, interesting to see. I'll let you go on board with Josh S04 Element for the remainder of his lap.
That's fine. Oh, Josh has also gone green as well. So that's nice to see. Right, so Josh now coming. Oh, got the first gear. He's going to lose a bit of time there. But now the triple right-hander. Can he get the apex? He goes a bit wide. He's now going to have to come across into the left-hander. Be careful not to go really wide. Like Peppermint did. It doesn't. It didn't validate. I don't think so. Last corner now. And he sets a 132.7. It's a good chow. Second with a 132.5.
Very good. The stream is moving up and down, side to side, like a roller coaster. Oh my god! I have to give him mad respect for that because if any
Shane just started his lap, by the way.
Oh yeah, we'll go on board with Shane.
He's wearing a green helmet
Lando
as well.
Norris got asked for a radio check by his team in the circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas, and he sang that song, or sang those few lines as a radio check. And although Carlos is the one who keeps on picking up, music from a dodgy music channel because he's a smooth operator.
We're gonna get copyright in a second. If we're not careful. Alright, yeah, Shane started his lap. Is anyone else coming from line two? Luke just started here. Oh, Luke's doing a 360 in the first corner. I don't know what's happening.
A purple in the first sector though.
Okay, we'll keep on the ball there. See how he does.
Apparently, according to Vettel, the stream is jumping a bit as well as Element's voice quite crackling. The crackling is normal, guys. There's nothing that can be done about that.
Oh yeah.
However, reviewing... Is it?
Yeah, from my phone it looks like it's jumping a little bit. Have you stopped it down to 720?
Shouldn't be. I'll turn it down now, but it shouldn't do. It's on an Ethernet cable. Yeah, we'll turn it down now then. We'll have a little check. We'll turn it down.
Okay, that's fine. Right, Shane, across the line. Is my mic great?
And I think I might diagnose a problem. I think my brother is downloading Warzone. No, Shane's done a 33.6. Alright, alright, give me a minute. I'll turn it down. My brother. There you are, back up and running.
Good. Nice to see.
There you go. We turned down the bit rate a little bit, and also decreased the quality, so from 1080 to 720p. So hopefully, lads, that is good. I'm pretty sure it should be fine.
As well, by the way.
You sound like you're far away from your microphone, by the way.
WRP nut is WRP nut.
You sound like you put your mic down.
No. WRP nut's not that. He's wearing a green helmet as well.
The voice crackling. Alright, we should be back. So give the stream a moment to stabilise when it starts up. Obviously, you have to give the stream a second. So if the voice is crackling, that is a Twitch bug. If you guys are not happy with the voice crackling, I'm afraid we cannot do anything about that. That is a normal thing. The stream is better, but Snow is still Kellogg's.
My parent voice is right. Oh, WRP has gone into the pits.
Yeah, he's gone to the pits. The voice thing, though, lads, is actually just a common Twitch bug. I mean, people like, we've had many people in the streams in season 1 and 2.
This is the next one to come across the line, by the way.
Go with it, guys. It's fine. Right, yeah, because I don't think it'll be fair on the viewers to be constantly stopping the stream to turn down bitrate or the quality. So I think because I've turned it down to 5,000 bitrate and 720p, so that should be good. Jace Lee, top 3, very good.
32-4, yeah, that's very good.
Toby.
Is he the next one? He is the next one.
Toby going around the left-hander. Got Shane moving up away. Shane being the only Renault today, so no RSF1 seal. Now when Cash actually does get second place, a very good spot there from Junior. Toby gets P10, so very good. It's Haas's home track as well, so that team will be pushing on. So one home drive for a driver and home drive for a team.
Right.
Oh, Pepper!
I'm going to tell you because you're not getting the hint. The S2 was tonight because of your dad. They decided to pay tribute to your dad as he was a great fan of the league. Some of them have got the number 19 as that was his favourite number.
Oh,
and,
I didn't notice.
Yeah, and the green helmet because his favourite team was Jaguar, was it? So that's the F1. They've sorted it out for you.
That's really nice. I actually genuinely didn't notice. I knew loads of people kept the number 19 on. I knew some people kept the number 19 on as tributes to my dad from the season 1, but I didn't realise they all were going to do that now. Some cars, obviously, like Kieran G's, he's new, so I don't think he's done it. But obviously, if no one's done it, then that's no harm done. But I noticed Shane had it. I think actually Kachow didn't have it. Jace Lee. Lee's done it. Yeah, I noticed he's got the green helmet.
Just put it out for you as a remembering for your dad and stuff like that.
Much big appreciation to everyone in the league, F2 and also the rest of RSF1. Obviously, because recently was his birthday, and as you know, when you've lost a loved one and it approaches their birthday, it's a bit difficult. I think it'll actually be a little bit more difficult when it approaches the anniversary of the death. But either way, great support around from these lads. Making you feel at home in the league. They did that in season 1, season 2. They did the same as well. Good to see.
There you go, but it was actually hashtag joke Mac that set this up. It was Josh, season 4.
It was Josh that did it.
Yeah, Josh told us about it. So thanks to Josh.
Oh, thank you, Josh. That's really massively appreciated. And Unity Hush just said there in the chat it was an idea from him.
But there we are.
Brundle said, Co-Coms duo, done my maths. Driver's title cannot be decided tonight. Even if Bresner wins and Rapids has no points, gap would be 71 with 75 remaining. Constructors, you know about. So, to stay in this battle, really, because if it doesn't, if Rapids Race doesn't score any points tonight, then it could be really sealed in Brazil, and Brazil has always shown. It looks like Kieran's happy where he is in third. Brazil has shown. Oh, now with a cash, 31.8.
Oh, nice. Pepper me across the line. The other 13th, sorry. 3.
Only one car is actually going out, by the way, of this session. Because we've got 16 cars today, so not as much as we'd hope to have. And Rapid Spray's being the car in 16th place, actually backed off by the looks of it. So he's going to have to go back around. He's got the battery and he's got the fuel, so he's definitely got the ability to go back around. Toto has retired in second. He feels good where he is. Shane just said, yeah, great gesture from Josh, S04, to wear helmets in memory. And without even realising it, Shane, you've left your helmet, you left your racing number as 19.
There you go, mate. It's just because I wanted to tell you keyword, but it felt like you weren't getting it. Just me saying,
I didn't notice, because I saw the odd couple of 19s, which was like, some people remembered. I was like, Unity Hush, Forza Toip, Junior. Forza Toip. I didn't, mate. It was 30. It changed. Oh, it changed for today. Oh, okay. So going round the mid sector is Rapid Spray, sorry, is now pushing his way up to the line. He's just holding off.
Yeah, he'll make it.
Excessive amount of fuel. Yeah, that's why he's going in 8th gear around the corner, because he's just thinking.
Shane is retired. P12.
P12. Bit risky. If Pepper, Lukey, or Peanut goes faster than him, Shane's out.
It's going to be every single of the guys behind them have to improve, doesn't it? So, I'm one person out today, not the best, but I'm sure it won't be that bad. 16th, starting 16th instead of 20th. I would much rather prefer that. What?
Oh my god, Toby! Toby's been disqualified for going the wrong way.
What?
Toby is out. Rapid Sprays doesn't need to do a lap anymore. Rapid Sprays is safe.
Oh no, baby! It's sideways! And yes, as well there.
Oh. Shane is safe. Shane was in danger of being knocked out of he was in danger of being knocked out if everyone went faster than him, but then as soon as Toby got disqualified, Shane was instantly safe.
Yeah.
I think if Rapid Sprays is still going for it,
well, Rapids needs to set time now. If he doesn't, then he'll be out as well.
Rapids doesn't need to set a time because Toby's disqualified. He's in the 16th spot. Remember, it's only 16 to 20th is where you'll get knocked out. But I think just for safety, Rapid Sprays will do the lap. Right, the last corner, third fastest. So even if he was in danger, he's not anymore. Toby has just put in the chat, best place to start. I'm actually happy. At least I keep my wing. So Toby is out of Q1. The only car to be knocked out. Yeah, let's get him in. Because obviously, if he's happy about being in last place, he must have a plan of action, strategy-wise. Because obviously, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. We've seen people win from near on the back of the grid.
Yeah. I mean, I can't remember right now, but yeah. There are a few. Right. Luke is now finishing up, so we're just waiting for people to just go into the pits and retire, really. It looks like on there with Rapid Sprays, he let the Toro Rosso go. What's going on in the chat?
Lukey's gone into the pits and retired. He's happy where he is. Rapid Sprays, obviously, he's now going on for his in-lap. So he's now finished for Q1 and will be making it into the second qualifying session. So very well done to Rapid Sprays.
Kieran G as well, fourth, 32.4.
Yeah, it is his first race, if I can. Yeah, it is his first race.
Yeah, it is.
Ayaz was in the Mexican Grand Prix
this week, yeah.
So it's his debut. So Kieran is looking to hopefully score some good points today for Toro Rosso. In goes Rapid Sprays and WR Peanut peeling into the pits, and that'll be the end of Q1. So if Toby doesn't join Element, I think we'll have to just go through without an interview for Q1.
I haven't invited him yet, mate, so don't worry.
Oh, okay, should we invite him?
No, mate, don't worry about it. There we are.
Right, while you do that, I'll go over the grid. Bless you. In 16th place and out, being the only car out of Q1, is Toby for being disqualified for going the wrong way, apparently, due to the game. In the top three is Rapid Sprays in third in the Ferrari. Second place is RS Toto Wolf and his return to RSF1. And taking the top spot today in America is the man with the cash. And also welcome to the party, Toby, the virtual comms box. Please make sure you've included your audio.
Yeah.
Awesome. Element, I'll let you take it away, mate.
Just one. Just one question. What the hell happened for you to get qualified?
Well, I was there. I was close to like proving on my time, so I thought I might as well go for it. And then one of the cars moved at the last second. I sort of shat myself, so I just turned to the right for some reason. And when I was turning around, I was contemplating that game, trying to make it to pits, but I was like, I'll just carry on, and I just got disqualified. So, I mean, you love to see it.
Did you record it?
Nah, not catch it.
No, we didn't.
No, we was on board with Rapid Sprays at the time because he invalidated his lap and he was going around again because the championship battle mainly is between him and Bresda. I mean, Jasley is kind of in there, but he's quite far behind. That's actually a question I wanted to ask you as well, Toby. So as it's not really, it's like a 40 points so lap against Bresna and Rapid Sprays. Who's your money on?
Probably Bresna. He always seems to be in good form recently, so I've got money on him.
Okay. Also, it's only 3 races to go after this one. The big question is as RSF1's second season is coming to a close, are you going to join us for for the 3rd season?
I think so, unless anything happens, but I should be.
Well, I'm definitely going to be keeping with RSF1 for a 3rd season because great league, loads of great drivers, friends, good community overall. So they have my place in the 3rd season. But hopefully we'll be able to keep you there as well because we've seen some great battles from you in the past as well as in the current season. But yeah, hopefully we'll keep you around.
Indeed.
And quickly, Toby, how you think for today, bud, for the race?
Well, I've done this track about 3 times in other leagues over the past 2 weeks. So to be fair, I'm sick of USA. Well, I know most of the strats for like every situation around here, so I've got it sort of sorted.
Okay, man. Are you
going to be too much away?
Okay, then I'm not going to bother asking.
It's risky. Let's put it that way.
Oh, okay.
Are you hoping to try and score? Are you going to try and hope to score as much as you can though for the remainder of the season? Because I know obviously you're not really too keen on the United States, but is there any tracks left of the season? Because you have got Brazil, Abu Dhabi, and Austria. How are you? Are you feeling good for any of them?
I mean, Brazil, I like it quite a lot. Austria is decent on a good day. And then Abu Dhabi is just a bit 50-50 if you get shafted or not. So, yeah.
Fair play. Right, Toby, it was good speaking to you in the comms box, mate.
You too.
Element, I'll let you take it away with the closing the interview.
Pleasure, mate. We might see you at the end, podium on the driver day, and then maybe we'll see you recording another Chinese or something. But
I was going to say Chinese from the front of the grid, but you're going to do the same from the back, maybe. Because some Chinese are open. You spoil sport.
But anyway, good luck, mate, Toby. We might see you at the end of the race, you know.
Yeah, see you later.
See you, mate. So thank you, Toby, for joining us. So Q2, as it stands, only 4 cars are going on for the medium compound tyre. The rest are sticking to the soft tyre. So interesting plays are being done. Josh, S04, has actually magenta the first and the second sector, so he's looking very quick around here in his Mercedes, but it all is a matter of how well he tackles the next couple of corners as he goes around the last corner. Josh! 32 dead! Very good from Josh. That was actually
race on the wheel as well.
That's among some of the quickest times in Q2. So, no, Q1, sorry. So, very good lap from Josh. I think it's safe to say that's magenta. Used to be what they said in Formula 1 before the whole changes, purple or magenta.
Come on, RSF1 racing. You don't know that.
That's Brundle.
Brundle? How did you not know you're Brundle?
Magenta, I swear Crofty used to say magenta the first sector or something like that.
I said it as well. Don't worry about it. I promise. I understand what you mean.
You got my back. Jasley.
on the mediums as well. He's not even a tenth off the capture of mediums. That's pretty good. Oh, we have an off. Oh,
what's
my
happened?
God, the Marco is in
Oh, no.
the grass. He hasn't got his. He hasn't learned. I don't know what. Oh, we've lost.
Why did you
got
just turn
Rasmus?
into Arnold?
Let's both go very. Oh no! Right, Marco is now back on the track. There's Marco's home race as well. So hopefully he can do well. Get out of the way of.
Oh
the
dear,
McLaren.
it looks like Brundle's been asked to deliver some toe whips.
No shows, no.
So we could get lots of people doing Forza Ferraris, hashtag toe whips / jackmats,
Hashtag
you know, so
jackmat,
many going on.
maybe?
Actually, Toto has just magented the first sector, so he's doing very good into the hairpin, going through onto the straight. How is Toto going to do? He's got his teammate Bresner actually following up behind. This could end today if these guys actually sealed a deal today in the Constructors' Championship. It'll be a good day for Alfa Romeo because Alfa have actually secured a championship last year in F4, and this will actually be the second Constructors' Trophy that Alfa Romeo as a whole will collect from RSF1.
Oh, don't worry. Yep, sorry. It's just two Red Bulls. What the hell are they doing to that mark?
They just make contact.
They're going side by side, and the Toro Rosso gets past nicely.
Oh, Toto, a 31.8. Very good back from Toto, but his teammate Bresner around the last corner, he only goes 4th fastest.
Yeah, 32.3. But I'll tell you what, Toto Wolff, I mean, this could be his first race in RSF1, and he's already won the championship. Like, that's how this guy just comes in and already wins the championship. Not even doing a race.
You know, rejoins after a little bit of a rocky
No, he's a new
day
person.
last
Toto
week.
Wolff. I haven't seen
No,
him
that's
before.
Schumacher.
No. He's new.
Toto will get a podium, looking very good from Unity Hush.
Schumacher's long gone. This is our Toto Wolff. He's new. He's completely new.
Shane, next car, who's about to set a flying lap. With further inspection, you and me are correct. Yes, some people say purple, the first, second, or third sector, but the correct term for that is magenta.
Told you. Of course, I always have faith in you. And me, of course.
Yeah, so, we are correct.
Yeah, we're correct.
Rapid Sprays, he's also on a lap on the soft compound tyre. He is keeping the push going. Looks like we've got a Red Bull that's next actually to cross the line. Got on board with him. Oh, that's VR46, but he's ran out of fuel. So he is...
Why is one of the Alphas stop dead on the track? That's Toto Wolff.
Who's next actually out of the cars coming to set?
It's gonna be a Ferrari. Yep. Then WRP right behind him on the medium. So it looks like there's only a couple of people on the mediums in Q2.
Is Peanut going for another lap?
I don't know. No tickets. Right. The rapid sprays across the line.
6th fastest. He must have made a mistake somewhere. It costed him a bit of time.
Yeah, that on the field is very, very quick. The Peppermeat is not on he's on an outlap, sorry. So it looks like he'll be in laps very, very soon. Shane! Oh, I think he's invalidated.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah. So it looks like Shane's going to have to go another lap or go into pit. He's going to pit. No shots, you are correct. Toto is doing very well in his debut in RSF1. Let's see if he can get...
Good God.
Let's see if he can get... I tell you, he's only just joined the league and he might win a championship, right? He might win a championship in his first race.
Pepper me. Oh, Pepper! Pepper lost the tail end of the car going into the S's.
That's not that.
It's not looking good for the People's Champion.
He won as well, didn't he? So it's not
the easiest track. it's not the easiest track in brutal honesty. It's like Mexico. Those S's in the last sector were a killer in the previous Grand Prix, and it's the same with the S's in the first sector in America. Very, very harsh.
Very,
Wrong
very,
move,
very.
and you could lose a back end, go into a wall, or anything really.
Anything could happen.
Toto retired from the session. He's feeling happy where he is.
Yeah, I would as well. 21.8, that's what he is. He's the only person in 31s so far. JC's currently on a lap down the back straight. He's going to be the next one to settle out. Let's see what he can do. First time
Rundle says, first time I'm hearing the element noises of pain live. Interesting.
What? I didn't understand a single word of that.
Basically, the cream counter.
Ah! Yeah, what about it?
It's the first time he's hearing it live.
What? Never had
He hears it on recording. Not live, but because he's always racing when you're commentating.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You donut.
Naughty.
Round the last
Right,
corner
Lee.
goes Jace Lee.
Let's see what he can do. He gets
All
the
fourth.
Oh, the
Nice.
going down the danger zone.
Oh dear.
He's still on the mediums. He's the only one on the mediums.
And then DRM Marco, he's next to actually be on a flying lap by the looks of it. Peppermeat, actually, is Peppermeat ahead of him? Yeah, Peppermeat, no, he's not.
No, he's not. Marco's down the back straight now. Oh my god, look at that sunlight. Oh my god, I am getting blind. Ugh. Horrible.
Is that the game sunlight?
Yeah.
Marco's actually purpled the second sector.
Oh, Marco.
Very good from Marco. But can he keep this momentum going? A lot of people are doing tributes to many others. So Marco to the American MotoGP rider, and quite a few people for my father. So quite a few tributes going on. But DRM Marco on his home Grand Prix. Round the last corner he goes. Can Marco secure himself a good position into Q3? He goes 9th fastest. Magenta! Oh dear. Andrew Alpha in the Red Bull. He's actually, he's probably going to be sweating a little bit because there's only 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. He has magentaed, thank you, Rundle, magentaed in the second sector.
I just thought we just stop with this now because I'm going to get really annoyed with magenta.
Could be worse when you hear people call my name. Sometimes they don't even say Primus right, they say Primus, and I'm like, Primus sounds like a crap version of like purple or something.
What? Moving on.
I don't know, when people say Primus it just annoys me because it just sounds stupid. Oh, there you go. Third fastest to Andrew Alpha. Fourth to VR46. So very good work from him.
To come across the line. Out of the cash. Junior's boyfriend. Junior's lover. Across the line.
Second fastest. If there's a lover's quarrel or anything like that. I don't know. Round the last corner goes Ka-chow. 9th fastest. Scary dairy for Rapid Sprays. He's actually got the audio glitch, so I'm going to have to...
That's on his lap. So is Shane. And let's have a look at Peanut. He's starting his lap as well. So it looks like a lot of people start the lap pretty late.
I'm going to have to come off the Screaming Banshee of the Ferrari engine because it's got the glitch where it's constantly redlining every gear. Jace Lee retired in 6th. He feels safe where he is, but that is risky place. Maybe 6th now, but with the likes of Rapid Sprays, Peppermeat, and Peanut underneath him, maybe even Bresner. I don't know if Bresner's going to retire. It is already on fitting tyres, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Oh, no, it ain't. No. I had it on best.
Come on, Primus.
Right, Shane is now actually, that's really good. Ka-chow actually just gave Shane the toe.
That's naughty from Ka-chow. I think they're working together. I mean, I don't know, maybe. Right, Rapid Sprays then. Going to be coming across the line very, very soon. To get himself out of the danger zone there because, well, he's 10th, so I don't want him to go up like that. But Rapid race across the line. Gets himself second.
Second. I think he's safe.
Shane. Next one.
Brundle says that's sun glare.
left-handed.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know, it's horrible, isn't it? It's the last quarter now.
Kieran!
No! That's naughty! But there's no pole! Shane!
Shane doesn't do it!
Doesn't make it!
But Shane's still going. He made it in time to begin another lap. Shane's going to go for it and work the ERS he's got left. However,
Nice.
it looks like Bresner might be in a bit of a tough spot. Peanut didn't make it through. Lukey's the only car left.
Well, him and Shane. Look at Shane. He could come back at the end of this.
And Lukey's actually purple/magenta, the second sector.
No, I will generally, I am telling you, I will generally leave. Stop. Right then, Lukey into the triple right-hander. I love this corner. It is so nice. Look at it. Look at it. Into the left-hander now. Gets a good run. Looks a bit wide into the last corner now. Down to second gear. And now he's going to put the power on. DRS wide open. Across the line.
Oh, Lukey!
Pole gets first.
Oh dear.
Shane's the only one now.
days.
Can he?
Shane's the only
Can
car
he?
left in the qualifying session. He
He
could knock
drove it.
Bresner down.
He could, absolutely could. Right, triple right-hander for Shane now. He's got such low ERS, but he managed to keep. Oh! Cuts! Cuts that corner
No,
there. It's a triple.
it's not invalidated. Shane is still up on time.
No!
No, Shane. Shane's
No!
got. Oh! What happened there? Whoa. Bresner only just makes it in to Q2, just barely.
There we go.
Bresner's just a little bit scared, I imagine there. Chow though. Sad day for Chow. He looked like he was going to be very good getting into Q3, but then the Hash driver now joins his teammate out of the top 10 in 11th place, actually. Who do you reckon we should get in for an interview?
People in the chat, who do you think we should get in? We could get a Chow, Shane, Marco, Peanut, Peppermint. Please hurry up and let me know.
I like how that's like for the meme review, and then Junior's like, Gemini!
Ferrari's in my blood. That's not helping, is it, Brundle? People. Right.
Anyways, so let's see. You go over the drivers eliminated. I'll go over the top 3.
Right, so drivers eliminated are RSF1 Chow in 11th. 12th is RSF1 Shane. 13th is Dion Marco. 14th is WOR Peanut. And 15th is Pepper Meat.
I don't think anyone's going to put a vote in there, so I think use your initiative element. Surprise us.
Right, you choose quickly.
I was asking you to do it.
Okay, I'll just get. I'll get him in. Okay, you do the top 3, if you can remember.
Top 3 was RS Toto Wolf. Second was Kieran G, and very good from Kieran doing second fastest actually in Q3. So very good work from Kieran. And first place goes to Lukey, and we're actually seeing a little bit of cloud. WR Peanuts. That's who's going to join us in the session. So welcome to the virtual comms box, Peanut. Make sure you've included your audio. All right, mate. Element, take it away, mate. I'll let you do the interviews.
Thank you. Peanut, hello. I just had to get you in because I don't know. Might as well. Anyway, not the best qualifying 2 for you. Knocked out. How did it go? Did you not manage to get a lap in, or your pace isn't right there? Yeah. Do you think?
Yeah, just my pace isn't there today. For me, it's a little bit late really. Because I'm practicing. I knew leading up to it wasn't going to be great. I didn't get into the 31s, let alone getting low 32s and that, and like, where these guys are getting like mid 31s, it's like that's pretty much impossible. I've got a good race pace. So I know I'm not going to close some guys down. I've got really good tyre wear in the tyre anyway, so
Yeah, I mean,
go up.
go on, Austin.
Yeah, hopefully I can go up and get in the points, hopefully.
Yeah, are you hoping for, what are you hoping for this race? Top 3, win, points?
I think winning top 3 is pretty much out. Or like, for me, impossible with the pace I've got compared to the guys there right at the front. So, points,
Okay.
and
Okay. Do you think that you're starting on the mediums or softs?
soft, definitely, soft. Or maybe on a track that doesn't work for me, so soft will work for me.
Okay, man, that's fair enough. Do you have any questions, Primus, for Mr. Peanut?
No, actually, just have a good one, mate. And you never know, we might speak to you at the end in the podium. Maybe even as a driver of the day. But yeah, good luck, man. Have fun and do your best.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you guys. Hopefully you speak to you.
Cheers.
At the end.
Hopefully, mate. You never know.
Hopefully. You never know.
You never
Right, see you in a bit, lads.
Take it easy.
Thank you.
And you, mate.
Yeah, nice
so-
guy. WORP.
Always a pleasure to have him in the comments box. So Cosmic Cameron says, if it rains, we need to keep an eye out for VR because he won in the rain in Singapore and it was a wet start in Russia and he got up to 4th from 11th. I don't think it's going to be wet. It's looking a bit like a wet quali, maybe. I mean, there's a bit of clouds up on the top there, but don't know if it's going to be anything. But I'm pretty sure we got told it was a dry race start.
Yeah, it is. Oh, Jamie's here. Come on. He started. Anyway, Josh is on a lap. He's the first one on a lap. So let's see what he can do. Hashtag joke Merc. It's going to be good now because they're not going to get that massive blur when they come in at the end of that straight and the last corner. So hopefully they can tackle the corner better. But Josh now into this double left-hander. Nice. He does it nice. Gets a bit of oversteer there, but corrects it nicely. And now into the triple right-hander. Gets a bit too wide. And now into the second to last corner, keep it in 5th, gets a good run, goes a bit off the track. I don't know if that's validated or not. Now into the last corner. It's going to open that beautiful DRS to say a 132.
Or 32 dead again.
Again. Battle. Obviously. Cross the line. 33, 32.2. And Toto
31.5. Instantly sets the mark. Lukey round the last corner. He gets second fastest ahead of Josh there.
Yeah.
VR goes to third. Pushes Josh down now. Rapid sprays in the Ferrari. Oh, rapid sprays validated, so that means the next car to go around the last corner to set a lap time will be Andrew Alpha.
Yeah. And Andrew Alpha.
There it goes.
They get 6th.
6th fastest.
Okay,
Dominic Bresner.
Second.
Oh, second! Kieran
O'Connor, second.
Oh, Kieran! Kieran's
Lovely
debut,
catch.
and he's instantly chucked himself in the mix of
Got
these
some
lot.
good pace. Oh, get him on Catherine, please. Come on, Catherine. Come on, Catherine. He's gonna come across the line now, and he's gonna set.
Oh!
Hang on.
Only a little faster than Josh.
Yeah. Oh. Looks like we have Toto Wolff letting the Ferrari go.
Oh yeah, because Rapids needs to go back around.
Right,
Brundle,
Thomas.
can of
There's
Pepsi
no
and
rank, mate,
dark
from my
chocolate
screen.
digestives. I'm ready, lol.
Which reminds me, I've got some mini donuts downstairs.
Mini donuts.
Yeah, you know, like the Tesco's ones would come in like the packet, and it's like.
Not a sponsor, by the way.
But I mean, if you want to send me free donuts, you're more than welcome to. But
Anyways,
says
Rapid
anything,
Sprays.
huh?
Go for it. Round in the second sector, Rapid Spray's done a purple second sector. Round the last corner, Can Rapid Race do the same in the third? No, he doesn't, but he goes 5th fastest. Rapid Race has actually had a very good 2 starts from the previous races, because
I did not see rain.
I don't see any rain at all.
It's just that everyone's like, I see rain, I see rain.
I see rain clouds, but no rain.
No. Toto, Unity Hush says the Toto will set at 131.2. I have insider information. Okay. Verstappen said breaking news, Top Notch has just done a 131.3 on TT USA. Holy cow, he's flying. Moving on.
I mean, so everyone's now pulling into the pits except for Rapid Sprays, who's now out of fuel, or running out of fuel, and is peeling back into the pits very soon. I don't know if he'll have enough time to go back out for another lap. I think if he leaves immediately, he should be golden for at least one more lap. 3 temps covering 2nd to 8th place.
That's good.
It's a very tight competition in F2, especially for today.
It's always been tight, but...
Well, this is the last time these lot are going to be running around this track in the 2019 spec cars.
Really?
So, yeah, because I think, well, we'll be soon ending the season in about 3 to 4 weeks. Well, in 3 weeks, yeah. 3 weeks today we'll be ending the 2nd season of RSF1. And obviously around that point, we'll be getting close to the release of F1 2020. So I have a feeling the next time we see this track will be with new graphics on the screen, you know, given a... And yeah, Brundle says to think we won't be racing this track for a good half year, I guess. That is true.
Oh, thank God. I'm not like you.
Well, you've still got to race it, mate. You can't say thank God. You've got to deal with it.
Why you don't remind me, man? Oh.
Because you ain't safe unless you...
You made me angry.
Power donuts.
Really?
Right, so it looks like you guys are left with me for just a brief moment. 3.5 minutes left to go. The Man with the Cash is back out onto the track in the racing point. So, obviously, Pink Panther is going to do his best to go fast. Wait and see for what he can do. Right now, it looks like a few people are now coming back out onto the track. Both the Red Bull, the Toro Rosso of Kieran, Josh, and it looks like maybe Toto. No, Toto and Bresner. Both of them coming out now. Round the sweeping right-handers goes the Man with the Cash. Stay on board of him. So round we go with the Man with the Cash on the last corner. Captures the apex quite nicely. Now into the DRS activation zone. Across the straight, going up the hill climb, where we saw Lewis Hamilton, Kimi Raikkonen and Valtteri Bottas have a battle back in 2018, where Kimi Raikkonen secured his first win for Ferrari in quite a long while. There's, I think, over 137 weeks or so. I don't know. Anyways, Man with the Cash, nice through the S's. Purple first sector, so looking very quick already. Now passing out from sector 1 onto sector 2, going back down the hill climb onto the hairpin. Nice wide berth going in, just slightly cut the apex, not too much though, was it will invalidate the time. Into the DRS zone once again. It's looking very, very quick. Very, very good from the Man with the Cash. There we are, second sector, as we're about to exit the second sector zone. A purple second sector from the Man with the Cash. Very good indeed. Here we are. Now we're just approaching the few sweeping right-handers once again. Verstappen and Hamilton battled here last year. think last year or the year before. Very close racing it was. Lewis having to come off the track. Oh, a little bit wide, coming out of the right-handers from the man with the cash. Last corner we go. Can he go fastest? Yes, he can. The 31.3. A very good lap there from the man with the cash. But now we've got to keep an eye on the few cars because now it's 1 minute left, just under. Jace Lee is actually going to be the next to cross the line, but it will be beginning a flying lap. Rapid Sprays is also about to end his out lap and about to start his flying lap. Andrew Alpha got let by the Ferrari. Can Andrew Alpha get himself out of 10th place and into a higher starting position? He goes third fastest. Very good from Andrew Alpha. Next, I think we've got Lukey, who's actually about to begin his flying lap. VR46. He'll be the next car. Around the last corner, can VR46 go faster as well? He does. Out-qualifies his teammate. He'll be starting third place unless anyone can go faster. Next is Kieran G. Kieran G has proven he's done very good quali pace in the past few sessions. He goes second fastest again.
What a miss.
Josh S04 will not be qualifying in the top. Toto goes top fastest car of the grid. He's provisional pole for the start. Bresner misses out by just 1 position. So it's a top 2 start for Alfa Romeo. Could be what they need to secure a good start for the race. But we cannot forget of the few cars that are still on the flying lap. Lukey and Rapid Sprays, they're on it as well. Jace Lee as well, actually. So keep an eye on the corner, actually. We'll go... No, they've already set their laps. Jace Lee... Jace Lee going only 10th fastest. He doesn't improve the next car to finish. This could be the best day for Alfa Romeo if Rapid Sprays doesn't get better than third place. He goes fastest! Ferrari on top. Lukey chucks both of those Alfa Romeos down. I think, if I'm correct, by what I've been pointing out to, Rapid Sprays, I think that's the fastest lap of today. That's the fastest quali lap provided in F2 for today. So very well done to Rapid Sprays. His teammate Brundle cheering him on in the chat. And that's it.
Brundle, as a head of comp, Brundle's not a driver anymore. He needs to be neutral.
He may not be race. If he was on comms, if he was commentating, he'd have to be neutral. But, he's allowed to support his favourite team or his favourite driver. So going over to classification for the top 10 for the start, which element we'll go back over for the formation lap momentarily. Jace Lee will be starting 10th place in the McLaren. 9th place will be Josh. Andrew Alpha and VR 8th and 7th in both the Red Bull. They got pushed down quite a bit. Kieran G 6th. Mamadacash 5th. Bresner 4th. Toto 3rd, Lukey 2nd, and then the Rapid Sprays in the Ferrari once again on the top of the table. And Rapid Sprays has found massive momentum, and if he's starting ahead of Tomek Bresner, if Rapid Sprays can pull away from the pack and Bresner has a poor race, this could close the championship gap down. It could really go to the bitter end, but if Rapids doesn't score any points, it will be all or nothing in Brazil. But today it's definitely looking like it's anyone's game, really.
It is. I mean, the two others are looking quick. The new guy, Kieran, is looking quick as well.
Yeah, he's done very good.
The Ferrari, the Williams, the Russian Pivot.
That's all right. He eating your donut. As it stands, both championships carry on if results stay as is. I'm going to quickly go to the toilet element, so I'll let you take over from the chat for a moment. As long as you're not stuffing yourself with donuts.
I'm not going to be talking, mate. There's some good donuts, boy. Mm-hmm. Mm. I'm just letting you guys talk to yourselves. I don't need to talk right now. I'm enjoying myself. Something like me? With me. Robert's just seen the times and where it does laughing, probably. Oh. Romulus is the goat.
Right, I'm back.
Romulus is not the goat. I'm sat waiting. I'm sat waiting for F2 to start, and all we hear is element. Good donuts. Very good.
I'm waiting for F2 to start, and we all hear is Element. Element's new name should be RSF1 Monch.
Since you were gone, I've just been sat here eating. If you watch the stream back, that's what I've been doing.
RSF1 Cookie Monster.
He's true though. No, he's
Rhombus
not.
just in the times, and we're just laughing. Probably, Rhombus is the goat.
He's not half.
He is true goat.
No.
There you go. Toto's ready. So, if you lot don't know what time it is, you're in for a treat, because here comes Element Snow's post office formation lap.
Get a bit of water.
Make sure you've not got any food gonna ruin, you know.
Right.
Here we go.
Oh my god. Right. In 16th, we have TIR Toast in the in 15th, we have Pepper Meat in the Racing Point. In 14th, we have WOR Peanut in the Williams. In 13th, we have DRM Marco in the Toro Rosso. In 12th, we have RSF1 Shane in the Renault. In 11th, we have RSF1 How in the in 10th, we have Chase Lee in the McLaren. In 9th is Josh Season 4 in the Mercedes. In 8th is Andrew Alpha you in the Red Bull. In 7th, we have VR46 in the Red Bull. In 6th, we have Kieran G in the Toro Rosso. In 5th, we have Man with the Catch in the Racing Point. In 4th is Tomic Brezina in the Alfa Romeo. In 3rd is RS Toto Wolf in the Alfa Romeo. In 2nd is Lukey1210 in the Williams. And pole is XX Rapid Sprays in the Ferrari.
And that is it for the formation lap.
It's the first time
continue
I've actually finished my formation lap before they actually got into the line or anything.
Yeah, I was going to say, normally, the last car has already gotten to the line and you haven't even hit 4th place yet.
Thank you, Rapid, for this one. Can you put the tyres on, please?
I've already done it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd also like to say thank you to both the Alfa Romeos, both of them repping number 19, so very nice of the pair of them. Thank you very much for both of you. It's much appreciated. So now, here we go. For the American Grand Prix, all the cars are lining up on the grid. I'm seeing clouds here. Could we see possibility of maybe rain? I know people said dry, but those clouds looking a bit ominous unless it's just going to stay overcast. If anyone's got the, like an engineer who could easily elaborate, please notify. Anyways, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out, away we go for the Circuit of the Americas in the F2 season. Going up the line, Rapid Sprays gets a very good launch. We've got a little bit of battles already occurring at the back. Rapid Sprays is trying to cover off the inside. Lukey's already been challenged around the outside by RS Toto Wolf. Going into the S's, Toto backs off. Bresner 4th, Marrakesh 5th, Kieran 6th. VR and Andrew Alpha are actually duking it out in the mid-sector. It looks like Andrew Alpha moves up into 7th and VR actually loses a couple of positions. Moves down to 9th place behind Jay Lee, Josh, Tev, Peppermeat 11th, Shane 12th, Peanut 13th, Marco 14th, Toby is actually up into 15th. Something happened to Kachow, by the way, because Kachow is all the way down to 16th place, so that's really set him back down. Has he collected damage though?
Well, from what I saw,
lagging.
From what I saw at the start, he had to pull out of the track. I think someone didn't go or something, and he literally just had to pull out of the track, turn right, and I think we just had to let everyone go, but hopefully he can make up the time. He hasn't got any wing damage, so let's see what he can do.
Battle's already occurring. Rapid Sprays is pulling away from Lukey. So at the moment we get off the line, Rapids has proved... Oh! Shane's made a little mistake, and we've got a spinning Renault of Shane in the mid-sector. Oh dear, luckily no damage done, but that's going to set Shane way back. And he'll be starting lap 1 or ending lap 1 of the American Grand Prix in the back of the grid. Not a good place to be. Meanwhile, going into the last corner, Jace Lee is pushing Josh wide. Not enough room on the track, and in the end, Josh has to back off. And Jace Lee keeps 9th place. DR and Marco has just passed Kachow. Kachow's gone into the. Kachow's retired.
Hey.
Into turn 1 we go with Josh S04 trying to get a little look onto Jace Lee. It's not going to happen. So looks like Jace Lee has pushed up a little bit far enough for Josh not to be able to really challenge him back. Meanwhile, Dira Marco is slowly gaining on Toby. Toby did say he doesn't like this track, so it's not going to be his favourite place. The AI of Kachow's actually gone back out onto the track. So that'll probably pull him to a slip road, maybe.
Yeah, Next up, oh my god, Peppermeat and WRP not getting a bit touchy there. I think when the inside, Peppermeat tried to get the cut back, and they just took no wing damage from what I can see. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this angle. As Peppermeat's trying to get back on the Peanut, is he going to send it? Well, it's going to be pretty late on the break.
No, but he's getting challenged by Toby.
Yeah, so Toby looks pretty racy. Looking pretty racy.
Down the inside with Verstappen and Vettel touched cars, and Vettel went into a spin back before. However, Peppermeat keeps the inside line, and he's trying to battle with the Haas round the next few corners, but looks like Peppermeat doesn't have the traction coming out into the fast right-handers. Peppermeat has to stay back for a moment as they go through. Toby moves up into 12th place. Very good pace from him. DRS is now enabled, so this is where we're going to see cars try and climb the grid. However, if you're Rapid Sprays, you're not really going to be too worried. You're 2 seconds ahead of the pack.
1 second. What the hell? No.
This could be a hat trick if Rapid Sprays continues this pace. He has got to remember, though, that Lukey, as much as Lukey's falling behind, Lukey's buying him some serious time. Because when Toto can catch up to Lukey, he can try and make the attack, but then Lukey can try and defend. And
Kieran's
in the meanwhile,
actually,
yeah, the rookie's debut. That's going to be interesting for Kieran. See how he's going to do it.
Yeah, it goes man with the cash, and then Kieran's being under threat for Andrew Alpha. VR's not far behind. Back to the DRS is now available. Look at the DRS right. Look at Rapids.
We'll have to go on board with VR. Not VR, Andrew, sorry. Andrew looks like he was maybe getting close to the gearbox of the... Oh, he hit the back of him!
No, he's got big damage there. It's not going to be good at all. Peanut, I think, got past Josh there into the braking zone. So Josh now 11, Peanut into the point. And it looks like Andrew Alpha is going to need to have a wing change there.
Yeah, this track is definitely important for Aero. He's going to need that change.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, Josh is actually all over the gearbox of the Williams of WR Peanut. Yeah, look at that, Andrew. Yeah, that's a bad day for him. He's going to need a safety car if he's hoping to save that, which means it's actually going to put him behind Shane.
I was going to say, quickly, Rapids basically pulled another 4 tenths out of that. 5 tenths, sorry.
And that's really like this track. You know, Kimi Räikkönen won in the Ferrari in 2018. Are we going to see another Ferrari victory in the United States?
We'll have to wait
you'll
find out.
Yeah, you'll have to wait and see, really.
Toto Wolff's not getting a bit impatient with Luki, and Toby gets a 3-second time penalty. But at the front, it looks like Toto Wolff making a move very, very swiftly on the Williams. His teammate, Brazilian, is not far behind, and he looks to have a little move as well. I mean, Brazilian just needs to keep it nice and clean. If he can get podium, the best. If he can't, as long as he gets good points, that'll be going into his title winner.
Here we go, onto the DRS zone. Toto is going to get the slipstream. He's going to utilise the ERS to try and catch the Williams up in front. It doesn't look like he's having a good time because it looks like Bresner is starting to take a little bit of advantage of that DRS. Not quite close enough yet to make the move. It's a very, very good train though. Like the pack hasn't really separated much, but they're still really... I mean, other than Rapid Race pulling away, I mean, the pack is still really decently close.
I feel like Rapid Race's tyre is going to be a bit more burnt out than the rest of the field as he is pushing a lot more to pull away. So maybe the end of this tin. Ooh, one of the cash goes a little bit wide into the second to last corner. But I feel like Rapid Race's tyres at the end of this tin will be a little bit more cooked than the rest. Right. Oh my god.
Well,
Peanut.
Do you remember?
Peanut. Oh, Peanut goes sideways because of the track. He's trying to defend from Josh down his side. Josh is going to be able to let him move. They're going to go sideways on turn 1. Peanut breaking later, going a bit deeper. I think he's going to try to get the cut back on him, but Josh just gets it. And now
he's got the Haas there!
Yeah, he is. Side by side. Oh, look at the cut there!
What the switchback from the Haas!
Oh,
he can't do it. He's waiting for the correct moment. Peanut looks like he got a really bad run there through the S's, and that's actually going to allow Toby to gain on him. While meanwhile Peanut, because he struggled, he collected a 3-second time penalty, and Toby has one as well. They touch the back of the car. It looks like the softs are starting to fall off, and that's allowing Toby on the medium tyres to take advantage of this. Marco has also got a 3-second time penalty, not very good for his home Grand Prix, and they touch again, and it looks like Toby's almost spun off the Williams.
Oh no.
He touched the back of him, he had really good traction and speed.
Look back outside, oh, Lukey, but Lukey first of all looks up, and now Christina, he's going to have a little look, he's too far back, trying to move the left at the back of the Williams is. So it looks like Total Wolff is getting impatient now as he's got a massive train behind. He's got about, he's got a Red Bull, he's got his teammate, he's got Baby the Cash, he's got Toro Rosso behind him. So as soon as he gets past Williams, he can just pull. The gap now to Rapid Race, 3.9 seconds, 4 seconds. The gap now. Man with the cash, looking for a move from Brazil. The Total Wolff's along the back of Lukey here. Lukey is really struggling on these tyres.
It looks like the softs don't really last around here. Remember, the hot climate tracks do tend to have an effect on the softer compound tyres. So this is going to be intense. The man with the cash is actually in the DRS zone. Is he going to make the move?
Not close enough. Not close enough now.
What?
Well, Lukey's got massive duty.
Both Peanut and Josh pitted, by the way.
You say sorry?
Peanut and Josh pitted. The man with the cash has collected a 3-second time penalty. It's very rare you see that from the man with the cash. If Rapid Sprays maintains this lead and then goes into a pit stop.
And
Oh!
Going to get him now. Lukey defends the inside.
Down the inside!
Anyway.
Lukey! Lukey backs off, allows the room down the inside. He's trying to cover him off around the outside.
Oh
but it looks like Lukey got the better traction coming out of the hairpin.
Oh, look at this train, Lukey.
We're going to see a three-way battle. Lukey's a sitting duck. It's alphas on both of them.
Oh, the inside is going to get Rosina. There's going to be no room.
Oh, there's contact. Toto's sticking it.
Oh my god, Mama the Cash going around the outside of the Lukey. He can't make the move. Mama the Cash, the top four, the top four will go side by side.
Lukey's snowed back down the inside.
And Mama the Cash beats I can't get in position. Brazil loses 5 positions. And now Toto Wolves starts a P2. What a move. Oh.
Toto took advantage of that completely, and what great attacks on the man with the cash and VR. It was really good respect in the attack. Man with the cash also goes into the pits. I think these tyres are next to done. However, we have to go back on board with Lukey, who's actually right in the gearbox of Toto, and Rapids race the race leading out pits, and it looks like Toto's going to try and cover him off, but Lukey gets a better run down the inside.
Let's switch to
more contact.
Possession back. Oh my god, this is beautiful to see.
VR is also on the back of the Williams. And looks like Toto got a pole run for the S's. And Lukey immediately passes him cleanly. Beautiful move by Lukey. He saw the struggling Alfa Romeo. Yeah, Rapids race it pit, yeah.
So Man with the Cash and Rapids race have pitted now. Man with the Cash has gone for the hard. Rapids gone for the mediums there. So it looks like two different strategies. Oh my god, VR, look at this. Look at this now. Even Kim was getting involved. And now we are side by side with Total Wolf. Christina's going to have a little look. Is it going to make the full line? Again, he's getting the beautiful toe. Total Wolf. Total Wolf.
Not again. Are we going to see another free wide? No.
Oh, Christina's having a little look. It looks like
Christina has a look.
And now Kieran.
Kieran's actually getting a peek on Bresner. Down the inside.
Not enough room there. It looks like they keep all the position. Luke, oh my god, Luke is struggling, man. He's literally went so wide into that corner. Cash and Rapids clean air. These guys battling. Yeah, I think Cash made a perfect strategy coming in, and it looks like Cash could literally grab all of these. Let's have a look. Any of them are going to pit. It looks like they are. Oh my god, VR and Toto.
VR, Toto. No Bresner though. Bresner can't afford to pit with Toto. He's going to have to endure one more lap on those soft compound tyres because if they risk a double stack.
This is already there. What the hell?
He's already passed them.
Oh my god.
And it looks like he's gaining on the cars up ahead of DRM Marco, Peppermeat. Toby's actually one of the fastest medium runners from the start.
Even Josh is not like
Man with the Cash though.
Oh my god.
Man with the Cash will have to deal with Shane up ahead.
With Josh. Oh my god. I'm with the Cash he's got on the east side. And I think Rapids race, if nothing happens, I'm generally serious, Rapids race could win this race very easily.
Oh, on the S's of all places, no! Josh tried to make the attack on Toto Wolf on the S's of all places, and he has spun out Toto, and they end up crashing in the S's. That was an ambitious move by the Mercedes, if I say so myself, and he's retired on the track.
Oh. That's not good at all.
Kieran!
Oh no. Oh my god.
Very, the S's is not the best place to make an overtake there. I know Toto was struggling on fresh mediums. It was a very. I know we're meant to be neutral, but that was a very, very ambitious move going on the S's.
Yeah,
it could have been safe for the hairpin.
But it happened, and now Toto Wolf's out of the race and Josh.
Oh.
It's just unfortunate, isn't
it?
It
looks like Kieran is pitted. Lukey's staying out for some reason. Oh,
yeah, and now Rapids race
so bad for Toto.
Yeah, his first race back, and it just Junior just said it right. The line was too tight for him, and he just tried to go for a gap that was never going to be there. Just unfortunate, really.
It is very unfortunate.
Rapids race. Look at the gap between Rapids race and Man with the Cash now. Oh my god,
that's a very big gap.
VR and Brasilia as well.
DRM Marco.
Toby is now. Luke is the only soft runner to pit yet. Pit yet. That's just unfortunate, really. What can you say?
So now DRM Marco is now trying to gain on the back of Peppermeat. Having a look at the chat, I don't think the chat has been very pleased with what happened to Toto. Vettel's not happy as well that he retired on the track. The line, the light was too tight for him. Button is not pleased. Yeah, a load of people do not agree with the move that was made there by the Mercedes. I think you and me included. It probably would have been a battle best saved for 2 more corners.
Yeah, he would have had the DRS. So
he would have. He had the advantage because he had more worn-in mediums with the heat. Meanwhile, Schumacher / Toto.
Luke still hasn't pitted.
Yeah, why is Luke not pitting? Unless Luke is planning on stretching out the tyres.
This is just helping Toby and DRM Marco catch up because if they can get DRS on him, that would be perfect. And sorry for having it as well. But yeah, Toby's now got DRS on Luke because those of the mediums that come into life. And if you can get that beautiful DRS, just to make sure you can pull away from the guys behind him.
Oh, sorry, go on board. Round the outside, Toby's going to try and get a look on Lukey, but it looks like Lukey just covered him off, so he had to back off for a moment, but he got a better run into the inside on the hairpin, and now he's actually going to have the DRS, and he's going to use the ERS to get the move done. He's got the traction, he's got the speed, and he's got the grip, and it looks like Lukey, without having any of that, is going to have to concede that position.
And now he's got the other two behind him, Peppermint and DRM Marco catching up. And look who's right behind this lot. This is Rapid Praise with a 7.9 second gap. Mum of the Cash, who is his closest rival.
A very good move there, by the way, from Toby, who now leads the American Grand Prix for Haas, of all teams, to see them, in Season 2, leading the Grand Prix. I bet he's really happy at that, because I know Haas in the F5 division are doing really good. Lukey's finally pitted. I think he's gone on to hards, if I'm going to guess.
Nah, I mean, he'll do it. It's just off to be the track, mate.
Here we go. Round the outside. He's going to try and get a look. DRM Marco on Peppermeat. However, Peppermeat gets a bit of a... No, sorry. And Marco gets a very wide run through there. Here we go, Jace Lee, fastest lap of the race, but it looks like DRM Marco just lost a little bit at the back end going into the S's. It looks like Pepper, though, had that same struggle, and so the Toro Rosso is trying to bide his time, make the move work.
Oh my God, penalty! Oh my God, penalty!
Shane gets a penalty.
Out of the S's, and these two fighting is not helping Rapids at all. These two don't have to let Rapids go at all.
No! Man with Cash has got 6 seconds worth of time penalties. Meanwhile, Rapids has none.
No. So it looks like Rapid Praise is now all over the back of DRM Marco, and these two are still fighting. These two could really, really hold up Rapid Praise if they just keep fighting like this. It could end very, very, very wrong. VR and Shane. VR get past Shane. Shane still needs to pit. Of course, he had that little bit of an off at the start of the race, but he's still doing well for himself, still in the point, he still has a pit, so Jace Lee actually gets past Kieran there. And look at Luke.
It's now it's chow time for the Ferrari if he's close enough to make the move on the medium runners ahead of him. Obviously, he's got the fresher tyres now. They've been heated up, they've worn up. Yeah, there you go. DRM Marco's trying to keep the slipstream on Peppermeat. However, he's got to give room. Marco's got to give room for Rapid Sprays to make the move because he's trying to break.
Oh no, boys! Down the S is one of you going to back out, and it is on William Marco last. Rapid Sprays gets past into third now. Great racing for both of them.
Agreed for Brundle, by the way. I know, obviously, with the incident that's happened between Josh and Toto, that will have to be resolved after the race. So we're trying to keep any arguments now outside of the chat and let's try and enjoy the rest of the race. Oh, Marco went wide!
Yeah. Oh, Mark, I think he lost a bit back end, and now he's lost all the time. Yeah. On Peppermeat, it's the guy he's actually supposed to be fighting. Let's see if Peppermeat will just fight. For second time. Let's see if Rapid Race will Peppermeat will make it half the Rapid Race. So he's covering the inside. He's now going to cover the outside, and it looks like Rapid's going to send it now. Easy move.
I think Peppermeat knows that's kind of a difficult battle to try and do, and it gives him a chance to move up. And this is going to be detrimental to the man with the cash now, because he's got to deal with those same cars, but on a harder compound, so that's not going to be an easy move. Round the third sector, the sweeping right-hander, Rapid Sprays is now catching up to the American team car of Haas, driven by Toby, who's currently leading the American Grand Prix. Peppermeat gets a 3-second time penalty for exceeding the track limits and cutting corners. So that's another 3-second time penalty has been collected by another driver. So Rapid Sprays is on the charge. However, Bresner looks like he's catching up to VR46 in the Red Bull ahead. Bresner, however, it's not really going to be too great for him. He needs to score those good points to keep Rapid Sprays behind him in the championship. And it is definitely looking very, very close. So one Alpha down, one left to go.
Yeah, I mean, Brazina is going to be fighting VR now. Shane's sort of holding up Lee and Kieran here a little bit. But it should be Brazina still got a whole lot of work to do. He's got to get past one to catch a VR.
On board now, Jace Lee has actually got a better run out of the S's going into the hairpin. Shane leaves room on the outside, on the inside, just in case. Andrew Alpha collects a 3-second time penalty. And going up the straight, Jace Lee's actually going to have the DRS on the Renault. He's going to catch him out on the straight.
Kieran, though, is
I was
going to
going to say.
Look at him, look at Shane. He's going to send it to the inside. He's going to make the move.
Is he going to do it? No, he's not going to do
He
it.
locks up a little bit. Shane holds it on the outside. And that's just absolutely ruined it for him. He's not going to get past Shane in the next lap. Rapid Race gets past Toby. Nice and simple, really, isn't it?
Good respect there from Kieran as he tried to make the move, saw Shane having covered, and then he appropriately, just said, you know what, I don't think I'm going to get there. Backed off perfectly. Rapid Sprays, however, does take the lead of the race. We must have done it while we was watching out for, we was watching out the battle between Jace Lee and Shane. Meanwhile, Rapid's now got to open up the gap. We'll go fastest, leader, so we can see
these
the gap
guys
between Rapid Sprays and Toby.
Now look at Man with the Cash pulling away a little bit.
Well, Man with the Cash is 7.8 seconds behind Rapid Sprays, but he's got 6 seconds worth of penalties on top.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be good for him. Fastest lap no shows is VR46 at 135.9.
That's the fastest lap provided by Element. Back to Musical. Right, so any upcoming battles, I think we might be seeing something now between VR46 and Tomic Bresner, as Bresner's now cutting away the temps piece by piece. And it looks like VR didn't really get a good run out of the hairpin, and with the good traction, Bresner will be able to stay with him. Now with the DRS assistance and the ERS, he'll be able to get a little bit closer, but I don't think he's close enough to make the move and secure 6th place. So the championship leader will have to bide his time just a little bit.
Yes, I mean, he's gonna have to do it soon because he doesn't want to let VR catch up to him and Cash and make it a 3-way battle. Of course, he doesn't want JC to catch up as well, make it a 4-way battle as well. So he just needs to make the move before VR catches up to him with the Cash, basically. Toby gets another penalty. He goes into the pits.
They didn't get a penalty for speeding though, but he must have accidentally cut the corner going in it, which is very easy to do if you're not very careful with the speed. Because obviously, if you don't slow down much enough, you will end up going over the line, and that counts as receiving exceeding track limits or a corner cut or anything like that. Toby's gone on to the softs.
Yeah, it's gonna be the soft race, man.
So soft, medium to soft, or
early,
soft medium.
He pitted a bit too early, I believe. And honestly, he's pitted. He should have pitted around lap 18. Lap 15 is way too early. I think those tyres will sort of die out before the end.
Going down the straight
He's already caught
is
up to
our
Lukey.
race leader, Rapid Sprays.
Oh my god.
Obviously, the softs are just playing really well here, and I think they're fresh still because he did get knocked out in Q1, so he's got a load of fresh tyres to play with. Meanwhile, down the straight. Yeah, I was going to say, Peppermeat, however, still keeps second place. So, racing points second and third.
And then overtaking Peppermeat can do a hell of a job for him of holding them up. I think that'd be lovely for him.
They'll be buying the man with the cash the ability to catch up to Rapid Sprays, but definitely a super race. If Rapid Sprays keeps this pace going, it'll be a hat trick. It'll be a much needed triple whammy. After a really good performance he's showing from the end part of the season.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the hell he's done. He's just come through and he's had some really good end of the season, hasn't he? Since, was it like Singapore? That's what time he's had a good season. I don't know if VR won it, but VR has a great pace in the rain.
Battle down the inside. Toby just took 2 cars, but they touch!
Oh my god.
Toby was down the middle of the Williams and the Renault. Did Shane get any damage from that?
No, he didn't. Shane, it was just a bystander and he didn't want to battle and he just got absolutely done for.
Caught out. I mean, Toby did gain 2 positions, but that was a very scary place for Shane, as you know, he just wanted to carry on racing. He didn't expect that Lukey and Toby would have that speed and traction to catch up to him that quickly and attack him into the hairpin of turn 1. But luckily, Shane, Lukey, and Toby, no damage.
It could be soft to hard, or me. I think it could be a soft to hard race, or medium to hard race, because none of the cash has actually been very well with his tyres.
It all depends on really like tyre preservation.
Yeah.
However, Lukey is trying to get a little look to challenge Toby back again for 8th place, but Toby, obviously with the softer tyres, he's going to show up that car a little bit. But now we're going to go on board with VR46, who's now is caught up to the man with the cash. Obviously, we did say a man with the cash needs to catch up to Peppermeat to be able to get away and challenge Rapid Sprays, but so far it's not looking like the hard tyre is working out for him, because VR46 is going to have the DRS and the ERS. Is it close enough to make the move into turn 1?
He's not going to be close this time.
Not yet. Not yet. He's going to wait for another moment. Here we go. VR46. All over the
look
back
at Rosina behind.
Cash.
He's not far behind. It could be very tasty.
Rosina is definitely ready to pounce. He needs this for the Constructors and the Drivers' Championship, because now without a second car, obviously Alfa Romeo's point scoring today is going to be seriously hurt. So he needs to get past VR and the man with the cash. He needs to get as close as he can to Rapid Sprays, but Rapid Sprays has already pulled out to 8 seconds. I think we're going to see team orders in play.
So I think Peppermeat's going to be parking the bus in RSC, because now VR's going to get past the racing point nice and quickly. Yeah, look at him now.
Good teamwork there from the man with the cash and Peppermeat. Towip is definitely going to be flown in the chat. Oh, he sent it down the inside. They touch and he forces Peppermeat wide off the track.
Oh my god. Oh, that. Okay.
Oh dear. I mean, Peppermeat got forced off wide off the track because he went down the inside and they touched wheels. That was a bit of a risky move there from VR, and Peppermeat is suffered now surely, because now Peppermeat is going to get pressured by Atomic Bresner. Lukey gets a penalty as well. That's not going to be good. Here we go, into turn 1 we go. Bresner not going to do it just yet. He's going to wait and see if Peppermeat makes a move going wide into turn 1, which he does. But Bresner is still going to bide his time. He's not going to make the move yet. And he's going to hold off until he reaches the hairpin. He's not going to make the move in the S's like Josh did. He's not going to do that, is he? No, he's not. He's going to bide his time. But it looks like Pepper is struggling on 17 lap old mediums.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Peppermeat. Did Peppermeat move out the way?
No, I think he got a bit of balance there or something like that, and he just had to correct it, and the car just went. But Peppermeat's going to get the RS on Mr. Rosina now. And look at Jason Kieran now because all of this.
Oh, they touch a little bit. Oh God, Peppermeat. He's now got the DRS to challenge Bresner. He's now under serious pressure, and here comes a McLaren. He's going to try and make a move.
Hold it on the
Peppermeat down the
outside.
inside.
Peppermeat keeps in position though.
Bresner's going to try and maybe make a look down the inside. Pepper though gets 4th place, but for how long? As Bresner is looking to get the move done.
Into the double right hand.
Oh!
They touch a little bit. Jason Lee gets past, and Jason Lee's up to P4. Technically P4 and Peppermeat hits, and a great little move from Jason Lee there into the double left-hander. Peppermeat is still there, but Peppermeat is now going to pit. A 3-second gap is now what Peppermeat bought Man with the Cash on the rest of the field. So it's a 3-way battle now between Rosina, Jason Lee and Kieran for fourth
Oh, Jason Lee getting a bit of a bad run into turn 1, and Rapid Spread. Bresner had to back off because it was just how much McLaren had to brake because he went a little bit too deep on the corner there. But yeah, it's still very interesting. Rapid
Rosina's a little bit Jason Lee here.
Yeah. It looks like it could change again.
Change pitted for he's on fresh softs P13. Let's see if he can catch up to get some good points for Team Reynolds' way. Right then. Jason Lee under pressure from Rosina. This is gonna be good. Toby! Look at Toby now. He's catching up as well. He's breaking Lukey with him as well.
Oh! Bresner challenging round the outside on Jason Lee, but Jason Lee's going to try and cover him off on the inside, and it looks like Bresner couldn't do anything. Kieran's now getting a little look at this action, so they're on the same amount of life on these tyres, and Jason Lee stays ahead of the Alfa Romeo, but Kieran is definitely looking like he wants to make an impression on his debut in the RSF1 season. Very, very good race. Cash is going to try a 1-stop possibly. I think this track is more of a 2-stop, but if you're going for a 1-stop, it's definitely going to be a risky strategy, especially the fact that...
It's a 1-stop, it's a 1-stop, mate. Softs to mediums.
Oh, it's main strategy. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, easy 1-stop. Man with the Cash tyres are going to be... It's going to be better than the rest of the field at the end of it because it's enhanced considering the... even there's some people pitted after him. But he's just got to hold down wait for his tyres to just pop up at some point, and then you can push, hopefully. 4 seconds between the gap between Jason Lee and the Man with the Cash.
Peppermeat battling DRM Marco into the last corner there. It looks like Marco squeezed Peppermeat in the inside to try and keep him back, but Peppermeat, he doesn't get affected by that, and he moves up into 10th position, and he's gaining on Andrew Alpha, who's on 16-lap-hold hards. Man with a Cash might be looking good for a podium here.
It could be, mate. He's had a good race. He's had a couple of penalties, but
Lukey on Toby! Toby gets a little switchback! On Toby into the hairpin! Almost like a Danny Rick move! Toby's now got poor traction due to the softs now falling off, and it looks like he's trying to do his best to cover off Lukey, force him off the track wide, but it looks like Lukey with the DRS and ERS, and with the traction, he's going to keep Toby back. We're going into the corner. Toby sent it down the inside! Look at the degradation! He forces him off wide again! Oh my God!
Careful, boys! Be careful, boys! Make it easy.
Oh, a little bit wide there from Lukey. Toby, however, you can see he's visibly struggling with the low tyre life left on no softs.
Yeah, I mean, Toby's tyres will start to fall away very, very soon. Luke needs to get past it as soon as possible, really, to actually have a chance to maybe even catch up to those guys, or if they have a penalty, you can push for it. Peppermeat got past now Alpha and Marco, so these guys are fighting for P9.
Oh, down the inside, and they touch. Lukey tries to go down the inside, and Toby, trying to do his best to cover it off, hits him on the wheels, and it forces Toby to go a little bit wide. Toby's going to try and make a move on the S's where Josh did. No, not here. Come on. No,
it's fine. All good.
He was going to, but he just didn't have
Man with the Cash is now pulling away. Man with the Cash, he's putting the foot to the throttle, pedal to the pedal, and he's starting to push Brazilian. Still can't get past Jason Lee. This lead just gets a beautiful run out of the corner there before the straight, and just starts it beautifully up. WRP
Oh, we lost Peanut!
Peanut's lost it down there.
Unlucky for WR Peanut. It'll be now 13th place. That moves Shane up into 12th position, and Shane's now actually bearing down on DRM Marco bit by bit.
Yeah, those soft tires are going to be coming in clutch. What the hell?
It's a Red Bull!
Marco!
Oh my God!
I didn't see it. What happened?
It looks like someone tried to make it's a virtual safety car! There's no front wing on the
Oh my
Toro
God!
Rosso.
He's just put in neutral.
Oh my God. I was thinking we was going to go a race without a safety car. Toby's actually attacking Lukey in a safety car? Not actually advisable, lads, because that is against the safety car conditions.
Right.
Why are they racing? They're racing in the safety car condition. What are they doing?
Oh my God, these two are again.
Oh, Toby! A 3-second time. Very risky plays.
Plus 10 laps. Need to pit. No, they'll go to the end, mate. They'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Right.
The RSF re-enabled.
Oh no, Toby!
Got caught unaware there.
I put them off, and it was sideways on the thing. What the thing? I don't know what it's called. Anyway, the curb. That's it. The curb. And he's now lost 2 seconds on Mr. Lukey. Peppermeat is actually catching up to him. Peppermeat is actually catching up to. Yeah, Peppermeat is actually catching up to Toby here. So this
is actually losing time to Jace Lee.
Yeah, I think that restart caught him off a little bit, and he's already lost a second to Jace Lee. So I think Jace Lee. I mean, look at the ERS on Jace Lee.
Jace Lee has been perfectly managing his ERS, so every time Bresner can make an attack, he's got that power that Bresner doesn't have.
Yeah, I mean, in next season, we won't be able to manage it like that because it's automatic, isn't it?
It's going to be automatic.
So yeah. Oh, wow! Oh,
Peppermeat and Toby, and Toby's gone. Any damage on Peppermeat's car? No. Oh, Toby!
And he's
retiring. He's spent in the pits. There's no reason why Toby would speed in the pits like that, unless he was going to retire. Something's happened to Toby with Peppermeat.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened. I think he just.
And that pushes Shane to 10th position.
That's good from Shane, to be fair. That's pretty good from Shane.
Back in the points.
From spinning out to now being 10th, he's catching Alpha pretty swiftly here, so Shane could be looking at P9. As these guys here, they've lost the RS to each other, so it just looks like it's going to be whoever can get into the RS will be the best, in my opinion. Need a... Oh, okay. Cheers, Lukey.
So, Bresner is actually slowly but surely losing time to Jace Lee. Kieran is maintaining the gap between himself and Bresner. It's hard to say really how the tyres are going to play out.
All I can say so far, what a Russian Rapids race.
Looks like Rapids might stay on to those tyres till the end because there's only 4 laps to go. Slowly, the man with the cash has chopped down within a couple of laps. 1 second, but I don't know if the man with the cash keeps on this pace. I don't imagine he will be able to take Rapid sprays, even if he gets past him by some chance. The man with the cash actually has. Yeah, have a little go over penalties. I'll let you have a look. I know he actually has a couple.
Rapid sprays has 1 warning. Man with the cash has got 2 penalties. VR has got 2 warnings. Jace Lee has got 2 warnings as well. Rosina has got 2 warnings. Kieran has got 1 warning. Sorry. Luke has got 1 penalty and 2 warnings. Maybe one of them just because of the touching. Peppermeat has got 2 warnings. Andrew Alpha has got 2 penalties and 2 warnings. Shane has got 1 penalty and 2 warnings. DR Marco has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 5 penalties. Peanut is retired, is he or not? Well, I'll do Peanut anyway. He's got 1 penalty and 1 warning. Toby, he's retired, but he had 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 penalties. And then Josh and Toto Wolf and Jam have retired.
Crikey.
Maybe not. So it's quite a few penalties.
Peanut's collected a penalty as well now. But yeah, Rapid Spray's only 1 warning. That is very good work to carry on with just the 1. But the man with the cash, sadly, needs to open up the gap between himself and the cars behind, or he could be saying goodbye to a possible podium. He's got 6 seconds, and if I do a gap to leader, the gap between man with the cash and Jay Slee, that's 5 seconds. He'll lose a podium if he doesn't open up the gap very soon.
Yeah, he needs to get I think he's currently got like what is the gap between him and Jay Slee? It's like a 4 or 5.5 second gap he's got on Jay Slee, so he needs to like hurry up and open that massive gap that he's still got. He needs Jay Slee, Rosina and Akira to start fighting, but it looks like Jay Slee just pulled away from Rosina. Oh, shame with this second time penalty there. And he's catching up onto the back of Andrew Alpha, so it looks like we're going to get a bit
Marco's got one as well.
Yeah. I think Marco's got 6, if I'm correct. No, Shane now. All over the back of Andrew Alpha. He's got the DRS, he is on the softer tyres, he is catching pretty quickly. Let's see if he can make the move. Down the inside he's going to go. Brakes much later than Andrew Alpha. Andrew Alpha's keeping it around the outside, but Shane just makes the position nice and easily. Shane's up to P9.
Shuts the door.
Yeah.
Very good move there by Shane.
He just finished the job completely. But there we are.
So by position changes, by the looks of it, Peppermeat's had a good race from being at the back of the grid practically after being knocked out, and then up 7 places from 15th place. So very good work there from Peppermeat. Man with the Cash has done good to jump up 3, VR 4. Jay Slee has moved up 6. It looks like Andrew Alpha is now going into the pit. So looks like he's now finally going to put on a new set of tyres
as well on those softs. Right,
luckily Andrew Alpha
is to be, I'd say, Kieran G, not put a foot wrong on his debut. 6-2. Unity says I agree
actually. Kieran G has proven that he's done very well in his debut to set his foot in with everyone else. Meanwhile, Andrew Alpha has a free pit stop because obviously the cars behind him ain't anywhere close to him. Andrew Alpha can now put in some effort to slap in a fastest lap of the race before the end and take home not just 1 point from being 10th, but 2 points if he can snag away the fastest lap. Man with the Cash, however, has not been able to cut down much time. In the past lap, he's only managed to take away 0.3 of a second. I think he's now struggling on those hards.
It looks like as well, yeah. Man with the Cash is now pulled. I think he's pulled up 4 tenths that lap. So it looks like Man with the Cash is starting to push a lot. VR's got 10% ERS, so he's going to have to start saving Burrows out in. Returns to clearance rather than
Zero Marco down the inside on Peanut, going into the left hand in the hairpin. Peanut collects a 3-second time penalty. They touch and then collision's happened, and it looks like Peanut backs off, gives the position back because they touch. Yeah. On the inside he goes once again. No contact that time, and Diarra Marco covers off in the inside and the sweeping right-handers of the third sector. Peanut has to wait another opportunity to make the move, but very good attack there that Peanut tried to do, but it didn't work. But Marco retaking 11th position. The man with the cash! No!
Oh my God, no,
He's left the
not him.
session!
Oh my God, get him in, get him in.
That might have just handed Rapid Sprays the win on a silver platter. And that's going to give Bresner, VR and Jay Slee a chance to catch him. Oh, VR's caught up to his AI. Down the inside on the right hand goes VR46 on Mammoth Cash's AI. The AI covers it off, but it looks like in the end he's not going to make the move. The AI doesn't pit though, which is some form of relief. VR46 makes the move, takes second place, and the man with the cash falls to third, and Jay Slee is now catching up to him. That is the man with the cash's chances of a podium gone in tatters.
No, man.
Oh my God.
That's horrid. No,
Man with the
come on, get
cash.
back here, man. I'm behind you. Hello, Vettel. How are you, man? I think me and Rapid Spray should sort this. No. Be honest with me. No.
Oh no. Jay Slee is going to catch up to the man with the cash on the hairpin unless the man with the cash can rejoin. Actually, I don't even think he can rejoin.
Come on.
I don't think he can rejoin a second.
No, this is absolutely horrendous, man. No. Oh.
It's slaughter for him. He's lost third place to Jay Slee after we thought Jay Slee was going to take it. The AI is trying to stick it down the middle, and Bresner now takes fourth place from the racing point. Oh my God. But we're going to have to go on board with Rapid Sprays. He won in Russia. He won in Japan. He won in Mexico. And today, it's a hat-trick that's been set by the Ferrari, who extends. It doesn't extend. He drags down the gap between himself and Tomic Bresner. Rapid Sprays wins the United States Grand Prix, and he now catches up in the championship battle to Tomic Bresner. However, we have to keep an eye up in front. So VR46 gets second place. Jay Slee gets third. Bresner, he gets fourth. Kieran G gets fifth. I'll have to say driver of the day for Kieran. Very, very good there. He got dashboarded. The man with the cash is seventh. But how long will that last? Peppermeat goes eighth. A bad day for Towip after, unfortunately, what has set them back down. Dior and Marco and Peanut looks like they had a collision again in the second sector. Their battle is still going on for 11th position. They're not giving up on it. However, Shane does come home in 9th place. Andrew Alpha goes home 10th. Dior and Marco now gets to move down the inside in the final sector. This is the final lap, the final battle for the F2 Grand Prix. And it looks like he's trying to do it. And Dior and Marco's gone off. He's gone into the gravel trap. And it looks like WR Peanut secures 11th position. But after... Oh, he crashes on the last corner! And he's doing donuts. DR and Marco deciding to get a little bit of screen time and doing some donuts. Let's put it to a vote then. The vote will consist of Jay Slee, Rapid Sprays, and Kieran. So everyone, please drop down your vote in the chat. Oh my God.
The decision says Jay Slee.
So you have a little count.
P3.
You have a little count. Yeah, actually, that's true. Jay Slee did do very well, and after what happened to the man with the cash, even if the man with the cash stayed in, there was a very good chance that Jay Slee might have jumped him. Shall we say it's fair to say that we should award driver of the day to Jay Slee?
Wait, I remember that Toro stuff from my guns.
Yeah, I mean, he made a good amount of positions.
Marco driver day for the donuts.
I have to say he made up the most positions, and he did have a load of good battles as well. Yeah, I think it's fair to say we'll have to award it to Jay Slee.
Yeah.
Alright, you get the guys in, and I'll go over the... I do as well, but I'll have to go over the classification. So, taking the win today in a hat-trick for Ferrari, Rapid Sprays wins the American Grand Prix. In second place is VR46 in the Red Bull. Third place is Jay Slee. Fourth is Tomic Bresner. Fifth is Kieran G. Sixth is Lukey in the Williams. Seventh is the man with the cash. 8th is Peppermeat. 9th is Shane, who did very well to get a point back after having that spin in the early stages of the race. Andrew Alpha, the final car, to collect 10... Oh, okay. 10 points to Andrew Alpha, 11th to WR Peanut, 12th to Marco, 13th to Toby, 14th to Josh, 15th to Toto, and in last place is RSF1 Kachow. But that has been a incredible race, to say for the very least. Oh God, I can't even begin to explain that, to go over how crazy it is. But now in the championship battle, after taking that win, Bresner has 201 points, and Rapid Sprays has brought it down to 168. Meanwhile, Jace is 144. So the battle is still anyone's game at this point. And now, Ellen, I'll do third, you do second, I'll do first.
The second Verstappen has said Rapid's driver of the day.
I'm afraid we've already come to a conclusion now, haven't we?
Let's go. Right, I'll do Jason Lehman.
I'll do... Do you want me to do third, you do second, I'll do first, and then you do driver of the day?
I'll do second, just putting that on there.
Yeah, I'll just read out what VR takes me. And then I'll do... Yeah, sure, okay. Let's go, man. Okay,
so... obviously, third place, Jace Lee. Been a while since we've seen you in the virtual comms box, mate, but well done. After very good battles all the way through the race, you managed to snag away a third place finish after the man with the cash had a dashboarding glitch and unfortunately lost out on a potential top 5 finish, but I imagine you're ecstatic, mate.
Yeah, I am. I'm really happy.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry about the background noise.
Why does it sound like he's being kidnapped or something and he's shouting at the kidnapper?
Yeah.
Shut first.
I was thinking it's do you want to come back to me and I'll try and tell you
I think that's the best thing I've heard in the
Oh my God. Okay, we'll have to come back to you, Jace Lee. Well, actually, we'll let Element interview you in a moment. Actually, with the driver of the day interview. Meanwhile, whoever that is in the background finishes his argument. Anyway, so Element, did you receive anything from VR in the meantime?
He's currently texting me, man.
Okay. I'll interview. I'll interview the race winner then. Rapid Sprays, while we wait on VR to send a message. Anyway, so Rapid Sprays, mate. What have you put in that Ferrari? That's a hat trick. You won in Japan. You won in Mexico, and now you've won again in America. I bet you're happy now, mate, because you've reduced a championship battle now between you and Bresner. And even if you don't win the championship, I mean, not many's really secured a hat trick, I think, in this season.
No, I mean, my aim going into it is just beat Brazina, really. I don't know whether the gap is achievable with how many races are left, but I'm giving it my all to the end. Yeah, it's nice to get a hat trick of wins on track anyway, because Japan didn't count, but we don't talk about that one. But yeah, I think a little bit of practice I've done on my starts in recent weeks is sort of, especially off the line, just getting that gap off first couple of laps gives me that breathing space, and then I can just push in clean air. I think that's what got me the win today.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you know, he was kind of like the lone wanderer of the Ferrari the team today, because obviously Brundle no longer racing with you for the rest of the season. So I imagine, you know, that's kind of saddening for you, because, you know, Brundle, he's quite a good guy, you know, and you know, he's been racing with you all alongside.
Good team.
Yeah, it's like
he's missed.
Yeah, I was going to say, imagine if, you know, no, they can't race with Brundle anymore for the second season. That is kind of sad. But you've now got Thomas, but unfortunately he wasn't able to make it today. So hopefully next Sunday You never know. You might have a new person fighting alongside you, because from what I've heard, Thomas P3's actually had a very good track record for pretty much winning every race he's been in.
Yeah, I was speaking to him after I got the DM saying that he's my teammate for the rest of the season. And yeah, I'm sort of looking forward to the 3 races that we've got together.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how the constructors are. Well, I know Ferrari's still somewhat in the constructors' battle. No, it's still alive, because obviously you won the race. Bresner got 4th, and also Schumacher, Toto didn't finish. So you've definitely managed to cut down the constructors' battle as well. VR also collecting 2nd keeps Red Bull in it as well. So it's a 3-horse battle still going into the end of the season. But are you confident you could take the drivers and the constructors, or are you hoping just one will do?
Well, obviously it's nice to get both, but I'm looking at the standings from Japan, and Alpha have got like a 97-point lead over Haas, and then we're another 30-odd points back. So unless we're getting 1-2 and they're not scoring any points, I don't see constructors being possible. I don't see anyone taking Alpha's top spot there. But
Fair play, mate.
the drivers, who knows? We'll see what happens in the rest of them.
Congratulations, though, Rapid Sprays. Safe to say that you've definitely proven that you're a real contender for the Drivers' Championship. So well done on a well-earned win and a hat trick. If you get another win, it's going to be a bloody turkey, mate.
Who knows?
Anyways, Element, have you heard anything from VR?
Yeah. First of all, Rapids, well done, mate. Good win tonight. It reminds me of a race that happened not long ago around the USA, but I'm not going to mention it.
Yeah, the funny thing was, I was talking to
No, you were just to put there. Don't mention me, okay? Moving on. Moving on. VR said to me, I had an awful start and I just followed people through. And when a gap appeared, I went for it. And I saw Rapids pit, so I pitted the next lap. And when one with the cash left, I was buzzing and I got 2nd from starting 8th. And next track, I'm really confident and I should get a podium. Woohoo! So that's VR. He says, he basically just says every time he just saw a gap, he went for it. He was very happy about Man with the Cash. I was pretty sad. And he says that next week, he should get a podium again. So VR looking very confident for Brazil. Right, should we move on to
now to Jace Lee, after hopefully his brother or whoever that is has finished screaming at the telly.
My housemate was enjoying, as you can hear, enjoying some Call of Duty, so I apologise.
I imagined it was some form of shooter, because all I could hear was "You shot first," and then anyways, Element, take it away with Jace Lee.
You had a great race. Not the best qualifying from you today, but it's good to see you back on the podium. You had some amazing pace today, coming from near the back of the field. I mean, catching up to the group of guys that were fighting for like P3, P2 at the time, and then just overtaking Brazina and Kieran and VR and just putting, well, not VR, but putting a gap. How do you think your race went?
I'm really happy. I think it's been a long time coming, and for once I'm actually very happy with the actual result. I think I did some good overtakes, and to get 3rd, I don't think I've been on the podium for God knows how long. So yeah, it was a good result. Good result for me. I don't know if I've got a chance in the championship anymore, but let's just say giving up with practice and only doing one race practice seems to have helped me more than doing 2 or 3 practices. So maybe I'll stick to that regime.
My practice.
But anyway, you had a great race.
A little race we don't mention.
So, he had a great race anyway, coming from the back, and I mean, you had some awesome pace fighting these guys, but well done today, bud, and for that you get driver of the day. You didn't get a penalty as well. Were you buzzing as well when you saw one with the cash disconnect?
It was helpful, I must say. Yes, it was. It did make me happy, and I must say thanks to someone who stepped into engineering tonight, which I consider took
Well done,
some of the credit. So thanks to Stygian,
I sort of guessed I saw him in the chat.
yeah.
But there's a question for both of you. We'll go JC first. How are you feeling from Brazil, bud?
I don't know. I cannot say how I feel. I don't know whether I should put too much practice in.
I believe the term is confidential information.
Well, you could say that, but I never know what I'm going to do. To be honest, I could say that I feel confident. Like a lot of my tracks that I've just done rubbish at, I've been confident in. So if I say something, it'll go wrong. So
just keep it a blank. Okay, then, mate.
Fair play. Keep it as that.
Then perfect. Rapid space. There's no point bother asking. I'll ask you anyway. How you feel for Brazil, then, mate?
Nah, I never thought you'd ask. I believe it's private information. I can't release that.
I forgot to take not. Okay,
That's confidential information.
No, I mean, said it's because of what's happened on Friday.
Yeah, I'll give you the answer on Friday.
Okay, alright then. Thank you. But
yeah,
it's been FD Primus. If you would like to end it on there.
Thank you very much, Element. And before we wrap up, I'd like to go over the standings just one more time for the top three and driver of the day. So in third place was J. and McLaren, who secured driver of the day after a tremendous drive and snatching a podium at the very last moment. Second place goes to VR46 in the Red Bull. Did very good work to cut himself down from the midfield back into the top three. Very good work from him. But first place has been given to Rapid Sprays after a tremendous drive from the start, just taking off and leaving the rest of the pack behind. Very commanding win there, and also secures his third consecutive win for Ferrari, and drops the gap down between himself and Bresner in the championship battle. But I'd also like to give a massive thank you to the F2 division for the tributes that has been flown. I wasn't expecting them to do that at all. So it's a very big thank you to you guys. It's very much appreciated, and good to see that you lot care and are willing to continue flying on the tributes, even though it's been nearly a year since Dad passed away. So very good to see that support still comes around now, even after that time. But anyways, that's been me, Primus Gaming, and joined with me was once again Element Snow. I had real fun with this one, Element. I'd say it's been a very good race. I know it's had its fair shares of ups and downs, but that was thoroughly entertaining.
Yeah, it was very good. Cheers to you guys.
And yeah, so that is it, everyone. If you want to see more battles in the United States, join the F4 division tomorrow at 8 PM on Twitch. And if you want to see the F2 division go at it once again, you're going to have to wait till next Sunday for that, I'm afraid. Join them in Brazil next week, where we could see a possibility of the Constructors' Championship maybe being wrapped up there, or we could see a Rapid Sprays maybe take home a Turkey. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Again, lockdown may be nearing its end, but it's not the time to be foolish. Remember, just keep to the rules and maintain your social distancing, and eventually we will be able to go outside without anyone, having a go at you for being near someone. Anyways, yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Stay safe, take care, have a good night, and we'll see you in the next one.
Hashtag Mark.